Tonight for drivers in Calhoun County after multiple complaints about possible bad gas at a Sandy Run gas station.
The South Carolina Department of Agriculture now stepping in to investigate. Our Kiki Gushu has what their tests found and also what it means for drivers.
A wave of complaints from drivers who say they filled up at the BP off I-26 exit 125 over the weekend. And soon after, their cars started having problems.
We got 15 complaints about this station. And so we sent an inspector out to pull samples.
Inspectors collected samples and shut down fuel sales as a precaution while testing was underway. State testing confirms both regular and premium gasoline passed inspection.
So if there was a problem with the regular fuel, then it has already been addressed.
But diesel told a different story. According to the Department of Agriculture lab report, the diesel sample failed testing because its flash point was far below the minimum standard.
But we found that the diesel fuel failed our tests. It showed it had a very low flash point, which means that it was contaminated with something.
The BP location must correct the issue before diesel can be sold again, and inspectors will return to retest. But what about drivers who say their cars were impacted? They're encouraged to work with mechanics and keep documentation to work with the gas station's insurance if they suspect bad fuel. Meanwhile, local mechanics say if you notice problems after filling up, act quickly.
You would notice with signs of sluggishness, stalling, rough idle, check engine light, and you like the car is driving fine, and after I got gas, you start to notice these symptoms. So the first thing you do is cut the vehicle off and definitely call a tow truck.
Fixing contaminated fuel damage can be costly and time-consuming, often requiring the entire fuel system to be drained and cleaned. Regular and premium gas are now back on sale at that station, but diesel remains shut down until further notice. In Calhoun County, Kiki Gushu, News 19 WLTX.
Department of Agriculture says contaminated fuel cases are rare, but if you've ever believed you've been impacted, go ahead and report it right away. That way inspectors can respond as quickly as possible.